Hello and welcome to Always Elite. Today we're going to review AEW's Fight for the Fallen 2020. Starts out with Cody and Sonny Kiss for the AEW TNT Championship. Sonny comes in with the Jaguars cheerleaders and does a dance, dancing his way right into the ring. Cody starts off strong, beating up on Sonny. Arn gets angry at Cody for showboating afterwards. Sonny takes full advantage of that. Then Cody locks in a deep full Nelson. Sonny breaks out and almost wins with a crossroads to Cody. Arn keeps yelling at Cody to get his head in the frickin' game. Cody then hits a vertebreaker. Cody still cannot put Sonny away, which pisses him off. Is Cody turning heel? Because it sure looked like it through his facial expressions. In the end, Cody does finally hit the crossroads to retain his title. Next up is the Lucha Brothers versus FTR. Man, it was such a hard-hitting match. It was great. Both teams were just beating the crap out of each other to start the match. It was great tag team wrestling, to be honest. FTR with their old school mentality wrestling, and then you got the Lucha Bros with the high-flying New Age style. Throughout the break, though, Lucha Brothers were beating up on Cash Wheeler. Lucha Bros and FTR, big moves and counters by both teams. This match was great for young wrestlers who want to learn about tag team wrestling. It was a great learning match. Dax rips off Phoenix's mask and rolls him up for the pin and the win. FTR win. After the match, the Young Bucks super kicked both Butcher and Blade, who were at ringside, grabbed FTR's truck keys and gives them back to him. Kenny Omega hands FTR beers because of what he did the previous week by dumping out, which is a disrespectful thing, I guess. They take the beers after they open them up and dump them on Kenny's head, which pisses him off. Then it's Chris Jericho and the Inner Circle come out because Jericho's got something to say. He says his match won the ratings war. Shots fired at WWE. That was obviously at them. Says he's a ratings god. And says that Orange looked like a star because of Les Champions. Says his rematch is not going to happen, even though Orange wants it really bad. Crowd starts chanting that Jericho's scared. Orange then comes out through the crowd, steers a hole right through Jericho. Jericho tells him that he's lazy, a sloth, and entitled. Orange gives a big thumbs down to Jericho in the Inner Circle, and they get juiced. Literally, orange juice falls from the sky, DX style. Yet another shot at WWE. Next up is Jurassic Express versus the Elite in a 6-man tag. Starts off great, counter for counter. Jungle Boy even counters Nick's springboard facebuster. Marco gets in and one-ups Kenny Omega, which is super weird. Kenny regains his composure and takes out Luchasaurus on the outside. Throughout the break, the Elite were on top. This match had a lot of high-flying, fast-paced action in it. Marco with a huge Canadian destroyer off of Luchasaurus' shoulders. I mean, it was big. It even impressed me. In the end, however, Kenny won the one-winged angel to Marco. Elite pick up the W. After the match, Kenny beats up on Marco. Guess he's still pissed off from what happened earlier. Is he turning heel? Has Kenny snapped? Or has he just lost his train of thought? Then it's a vignette with Moxley saying for the last few weeks has been hell for him. Says he's ready to unleash his frustration. Says he's going to rip Cage's bicep clear off his bone. Then it's the Nightmare Sisters, Brandy and Allie, which I'm confused, versus MJ Jenkins and Kenzie Page. Brandy and Allie working well together, even though they dislike each other a lot. It was over very quickly, 2-3 minutes tops. Allie with a hanging elbow drop and gets the 1-2-3. Next up, Nyla Rose comes out to tell us who her manager is, but she says she's not going to tell. They're going to let them speak for themselves. And out waltzes Vicky Guerrero. Holy crap. Vicky says that Nyla is going to steal every opportunity that the women's division has to offer, using her part of her old gimmick, lie, cheat, and steal. The Guerrero way. Then it's the main event for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. It's the FTW champion Brian Cage versus AEW Heavyweight champion Jon Moxley. Early on, Cage is beating up on Moxley, but Moxley bounces back and works on Cage's repaired bicep that he had repaired maybe, 6 months ago. That's why he was out of action for so long. It spills to the outside into the stands. Throughout the break, Cage is slinging Moxley all over the place. Moxley turns it around with 3 knee strikes, a paradigm shift, but Cage kicks out at 2. Moxley puts in an arm triangle, but Cage uses his power to get out. Later, Moxley locks in an armbar, a really nasty armbar at that. After 3 or 4 minutes of being in that hold, Taz throws in his orange towel to signal to the referee that it's enough. And Moxley retains his title after the referee calls for the bell, which I thought was kind of odd, but I get why afterwards. After the match, Brian grabs the FTW championship and clocks Moxley and starts beating on him. The lights go out, the lights come back on, and Darby Allin's on the top rope, and he proceeds to jump off and jam his skateboard right into Cage's throat. Kind of how Cage did to him, a few weeks back. That's why he was out for a month, because Cage had injured him. However, that's the end of the pay-per-view, or TV show, whatever you want to call it. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. And as always, next time, remember, always be elite.